Yo, how's everyone doing? Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. Just want to say I've been testing out the setting I talked about last stream, the dynamically change bitrate to manage congestion on OBS in the advanced, and it's worked great, honestly. Honestly, like when you have full bars, it stays at the bitrate you set, and when your connection decreases, it like goes down, mediates, not mediates, what's the word? Dynamically changes to what it could be and never drops frames. Also, it seems like we're doing good right now. Like we're at what I have it set. The usual 12,000 and 6 on Twitch. And it's good. Whenever I've had the 4 bars, it's been running perfect. For some reason, like I said, I tried yesterday I couldn't stream, but I tried yesterday at night, like at 7 something, before going to sleep. I was playing some Gran Turismo 4, so I said, you know, I'll do a little test stream, and the bitrate was pretty bad. It wasn't as bad as that day, Wednesday, I think it was, that it was like completely horrible, but at least that setting saved us, and I watched the VOD and it's watchable, like it's acceptable, it's good, and it's been great. So I really feel like I should have enabled the setting way earlier, and for now it seems good. Frames are not supposed to ever drop with this setting. Even the Wednesday where we had like a very, like, honestly, like horrible connection, it didn't drop, and now it'll probably do that less. Like I see that it's mostly on green. Yesterday on the test stream it was mostly perfect. It had its little ups and downs here and there, but it was mostly good. And today I see that it's been on green ever since I logged in, and by this moment it'll usually already, like, especially when I say like, oh, it looks like it's good, blah, 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 it'll like dip down and it's good. So I can probably finally shut up about bitrate, because I'm sure that people watching the stream and the watch are probably like, dude, shut up. But it's so frustrating. Please understand. The most frustrating thing about internet is when it's bad and you can't do anything about it, you know? Because if it was like, oh, I'm downloading 100 other games and my internet sucks and you can just pause the download, yeah, it's not really a problem. The problem is when it's like on the ISP side, and it seems like today it's fine. I'll keep an eye on it. I probably won't comment since it's not gonna drop. Quality is gonna be good. AV1 is a very good codec. I can't wait for Twitch to add it. They release it. Let me drink some water. Twitch released the enhanced broadcasting beta to the public, to everyone, but I believe right now it's only multi-tracks. Sorry, it's only multi-tracks, like multiple video and audio tracks. I think audio tracks was already like multiple video tracks. God, the bitrate, it seems like today is gonna be a good day. And you see, I started streaming like at 10:20. When you start streaming late, it's usually good. Usually. It has like betrayed me some days. And when I start early, it sucks ass. But again, with this setting that I have now, the dynamically adjusting, it shouldn't do that. Did I gotta put items on the market board. Anyway, with Twitch rolling out this change, I believe AV1 should be soon-ish. I'll say maybe like a year. Maybe it'll be faster, but you know how 200, 400, 275 for 99. What about 222 for 6? Let's just put it up. 666. This hasn't sold for that much. Let's go 600 and let's list them one by one. This, oh wow, this actually has a high price. I was not expecting it. Good that we waited. Like, I kept this in my inventory a couple of days because I forgot. But I think it's actually good. Like, it's on our side that we waited, because now it's basically more. What's the word I'm looking for? I'm getting stuck. More profit, more money, whatever. You understand. So let's sell it for 1,111. Dude, but honestly, this option is the dynamically allocate bitrate is so good. I can't believe I wasn't using it. I know I had some problems with it before, but maybe it was just my internet that wasn't being stable, or maybe it's because since the AV1 implementation of Intel's QuickSync is kind of already dynamical, that it helps with that option, or maybe since it's a beta option, it's been improved in the latest update. Who knows? Point is, I like this option and I'm gonna recommend it to anyone that has problems. I think it's just a good option to have on, just in case. Like, you know, we just went, right now I'm looking at it, it's full red. No frames are dropping. Maybe you get a little buffering on the stream, which is not optimal, but at least you can watch. The VOD will be good. No frames were dropped. And quality didn't go below 7,000 kilobits per second. And now it's back up at 4 bars. And we're good. Nothing happened. No frames were dropped. Honestly, insanely good thing from Twitch. It's back on the red, but it's whatever. Like, we're good. I can stream. I don't have to be here complaining like, oh, I'm losing 20% of all my frames. So do you notice that it was good until we stepped out? Could it be something like so many? No. Again. Oh, this person's very new. That person just teleported out the first armor you get for a caster. I do wonder what it could be. But you see, we just had those 2 little drops. It's back on perfect now. It's back on 4 green bars. But you see, we had those 2 little drops, and it's fine. Nothing happened. If your stream buffers and you keep watching, you're probably not gonna buffer again. You won't be like super low latency. And you can just like click the live button. It'll put you back in, or refresh. It'll put you back at the lowest latency it can. Let me check out Kayoko's Twitter, see if she has posted the fashion report. Here we go. Science Adventure jacket. Yeah, I have that. Maple patterns. Final Fantasy 14. Where do I get those? Console Gaming Wiki, Walter, Disciples of Hand and Land, levels 1 to 9. I should have done that first, but whatever. Let's just do mini cactpod, then we'll get the items for the fashion report, and we'll do that. Are we gonna get a 10,000 today? Will we get lucky? Will we get lucky on the scratch? No. One last chance. Let's see. Maybe? Close. We were close. Anyway, back to Ulda. Also, Helldivers is doing a big update. I haven't done the battle passes in like a good while. I haven't played Helldivers. I mostly only play on stream, except some games which I don't think are that fun to watch on stream. Like, I've been playing Gran Turismo 4, like I said. I don't think it'll be very fun on stream. Oh, here we go. I have another rant for you. Give me a second. I've been setting up my PlayStation 2 because of some games I'm thinking about playing after, or like in the future, and I want them to be on original hardware. Like, I could emulate them, but I think original hardware is cool. So I'm setting up my PS2 again. I got a mem card Pro 2, which has been excellent, the best memory card in existence. I have a complete PlayStation 2, like in box. I have the stand's in box, everything. I have everything for the PS2. The controllers, the memory cards, the expansion slot, the expansion bay thing. Walter. And then I got a hard drive, you know, to put it in the PlayStation 2. I got the mod for the adapter thing, and I was gonna install it. I took the screws off of the expansion thing, you know, the thing you plug in the hard drive to. You put it into the PlayStation, and I take the screws out, and I have to go to my Glamour to get the jacket. And there's one screw that's not, you know, all of them unscrew, but this one, it's not unscrewing. And I'm like, it's very strange. Let me take a look. The screw is stripped to hell. Nothing. I tried a rubber band. I tried crazy glue. I tried a drill. What else did I try? I tried pliers. I can't get the goddamn strip screw out. I'm gonna have to buy something. I've been looking at what I can buy to get that out so that I can install the mod into the expansion bay and plug it into the PlayStation. For now, it's using Ethernet, which at least I can do that. Meanwhile, it'll work. But I need to get something. I don't know what honestly to get that strip screw out. I thought about some pliers. Sign Adventure jacket, was it? Yeah. I thought about some screw pliers. But I don't know what size to get since it's so small, and I don't want to take it out again because it was stressful. But it's like a 0.5 millimeter screw maybe. And it's recessed, right? So I don't even know if the pliers are gonna be able to reach because it's a recessed screw. I saw someone that melted plastic into a screw and then unscrewed it, but I'm afraid that's gonna damage other connectors. I guess I could tape it. I'm probably gonna try that next if I don't find like some pliers that I'm 100% on. I'm probably gonna tape everything, melt like a piece of plastic in there and put a mask on so that I don't damage my brain, wait for it to solidify, and then unscrew. I have no idea what to do, brother. Thankfully the mod brought extra screws so that I can change it, but I am honestly I was so pissed off. I'm gonna be honest with you, I was so pissed off about that. I spent I think I'm not kidding you, maybe 4 hours trying to get the screw out. I went out because the rubber bands I had, admittedly, they were very thin and circular instead of like the usual ones that they show that you should use. So I went out looking for rubber bands. I went to 2 different stores. I was already pissed off. I went to 2 different stores. Both stores were like, no, we don't have rubber bands. What do you want, a classic rubber bands? No, we don't have those. Dude, after the second store, I said, fuck this. I went to my car. I came back home. I set up the PlayStation 2 by Ethernet. And I said, fuck this. I'm leaving it like this. Wow, we almost got 90. I said that. So I have it like that for now. It's playable. I can play. I just use OPL. Anything I want to play, I can play. So like I said, I've been playing GT4. But god damn it, I just want to be able to use my hard drive inside the controller, inside the PlayStation, sorry. Fucking strip screw, man. What else? Oh, I have Electron Shepherd, I think the company's called. I got their USB, not USB, my bad. HDMI. Their composite to HDMI, the new device that released I think like a week ago, maybe like 2 weeks ago. And I like it. It's been very good. I was gonna post a comparison comparing that because I haven't seen much reviews of it on the internet, so I'm just gonna go to the PlayStation 2 subreddit and post that versus the HD Retrovision's composite cables, which I then plug in into a Porta converter. So just keep in mind that the HD Retrovision cables are limited by the Porta converter, which is a very cheap converter that just, it doesn't upscale, it doesn't do anything like that. It just grabs the composite cables and turns them into HDMI, which is basically what the Electron Pulse by Electron Shepherd does. And I did the comparison, and I think I honestly like Electron Shepherds more. Again, keep in mind that the HD Retrovision cables are limited by the Porta cheap converter, so it's 100% possible, I would even say it's 100% certain, that if you have like a RetroTink 4K or 5X or 2X or whatever, and you plug in the HD Retrovision cables directly to that, to your computer, which is the upscaler, you know, does its thing, it'll probably be better than the Electron Shepherd's HDMI thing. But I want to get the RetroTink 4K. I just, one, I don't have the money. Two, I can't justify spending the money on that. Even if I had it, I have other things I have to pay. I'm not gonna drop $700 into that, although I wish I could. You know, anyone out there that wants to buy me one, I'll take it. But I think we're fine, you know. And honestly, while upscaling and emulators internal resolution looks way better, there's just something about playing original hardware the way it was, which is so nostalgic. Maybe because I grew up with the console, you know. So I have that. I want to get, before I play the games, I want to get the Elgato 4KX before I stream PS2 games, because I have the super cheap USB to HDMI thing, which honestly for the PS2 works. For the PS3, no. I have PS3 games as well coming in that I want to play, but we'll see. Anyway, today it's Final Fantasy. After Dawn Trail, it might be... Dude, there's so many things. Ghost of Tsushima, I wanted to play it when it released. There was a whole thing about it. Helldivers 2, I want to do the new battle passes. So many things I want to play. Anyway. And then retro games. I want to play some horror games. Atlas, shut up. Just play Final Fantasy today. Hello there, mister. We're just talking about Sir Otis. Do you know him? Oh, you know Otis? Yeah, I know him. It's a bit odd and doesn't get jokes, but he's really strong and can vanquish fiends in a flash. He's probably out there fighting right now. When I grow up, I want to be strong like him. Oh boy, he's dead, but I'm not gonna be the one to tell you that. You can stay with your fantasy. It's not like it changes anything. This beautiful artwork on the ground depicts a swirl of stars. Perhaps such a sight was once visible in the Alexandrian night. That looks pretty. So anyway, if you see a post on the PlayStation 2 subreddit by me talking about what I just said, the PS2 things, then you'll know it's me, because I said I was gonna do it. Although, dude, for me to do video comparisons, I have to really look. I'm not that keen-eyed. I can see problems that are obvious, like ghosting and over sharpening, things like that, haloing. I can see that usually, but I can see it. I don't. For some reason, I can see it more on like video files, like a video or a movie, more than on games. Again, maybe it's because I grew up with like the PlayStation 2's motion blur and those types of things. Then it's almost like the game that's how it's supposed to look in my head. But who knows? Appearing to be a domicile, this building resembles those that lie submerged in heritage found. The windows are composed of a colorful array of stained glass. As Sir Otis, the children spoke of, calls to mind another Otis. Might be worth seeking the man out to confirm his identity. Didn't he say Otis was like out there? Also, I think these enemies are super cute. I wish they were a mount. I'm not gonna kill you, Seeker Bat. Go away. Go away, I'm not gonna attack you. Thank you. Also, this is empty. Well, these places were pretty empty last time we were here as well. There's a Spriggan here. Also, is there a reason why they have these beasts here? Aren't you supposed to be living endlessly and like whatever? And like happy? What are the points of the beast? A man is engaged in battle with fiends. He may need a helping hand. Probably to alleviate the quote-unquote processing power they need souls, whatever. Also, the Black Ops 6 beta is coming out in September. Secret, but I told you to go away. I'm not hurting you. In September, and I am 100% gonna stream that. Oh look, this is one of like Kasiwa's Outrunner. I know that if you level everything to 100, you get a mount. That is basically the Outrunner, which looks super cute. Is this Sir Otis? Did Sven remake Sir Otis or something? Starved Seeker Bat. What are you starved of, Seeker Bat? And it's dead. Didn't even have to fire for. What's her name?
I know not who you are, but my thanks for your timely aid.
Do I remember Otis's voice?
Your mate's so strong!
Is it? He doesn't sound like Otis. To me, at least.
That was amazing, Otis!
Oh.
And you too, mister!
Well, maybe I was wrong.
Fiends such as these are naught to be feared.
Okay, maybe he does sound like Otis. It's just been a while.
Well then, dealt with it already, have you?
Yep.
Be at ease, one and all. So long as I, Sir Otis, live and breathe, no citizen shall come to harm.
I wonder if it's this. Yeah. I wonder if it's the same. I wonder if it's been recreating him from memories, or if she managed to do some magic and actually put his soul into the machine.
Of all the people, could you really be that Otis?
I'm certain I do not know what you mean by that, Otis. I am who I am, and I should very much like to know who you are.
You're Sir Otis Villona, Lord Captain of the Royal Knights of Alexandria, yes? We met you while searching for Gululja.
Welcome, remember that the people here don't remember things. Wait. They do remember things they did in their life. We'll just put 1 and 2 together, and this Otis is probably not that Otis. Otis actually died. This one's probably just a recreation from Fiend's memories instead of like his memories.
You cooked a most delicious repast for us. Fought beside us in Solution 9.
Gululja. Solution 9. I've never heard of such things. These events of which you speak are utterly unknown to me, as are you. I'm quite confident I would recall if we had met before. Could this be? Villainy! You seek to bewilder me for purposes most foul!
Otis. What?
No villainy intended, I swear. Tell me I'm not mad. This is definitely the Otis we know, right?
It's him. Yeah, an earlier version. He won't remember his time as a machine.
I say! What are you whispering about there? Wait! I've no time for this. I must attend to my preparations for the founding celebration.
Listen, that's good and all, but I don't think we have to entertain these things of people that aren't actually people and are just automata of what was people once. Let's just shut the thing down and move on.
The children begged and begged that I perform in the marquee play, and I cannot possibly disappoint them. I take my leave of you. Good day!
Founding celebration?
Founding celebration of Alexandria, if I had to guess. It's just, let's not entertain this. They're not real. In like the... they are real. They're not alive in like the alive sense. God, what a surprise to meet Otis. It might not be the exact same as the one we met in Heritage Found, but still. Thinking back, he mentioned he was a test subject for soul preservation. I'm gonna explain why he's here in this way. In any case, I'd love to talk to him some more. There are some things I need to tell him. Woklamat, let's just shut it down and stop entertaining this. It's only gonna make it harder to shut things down after. Right, let's go after Otis. He's bound to know about the past, about the Alexandria of old, and as well as Fiend when she was a living person. The problem is, he doesn't seem to be in the mood to talk. Perhaps we can offer to help him with his founding celebration. That might warm him to us. Set off this way, come on. Okay, I'm only gonna do it because she asks. If it wasn't because Woklamat is the one asking, I would have just been, well, Woklamat or any other Scion. I would have just been like, okay, let's skip the buffoonery and get straight to shutting this place down. I guess you go up from here, right? Because I want to make it harder for... Okay, little Spriggan or Gemkeeper as you're called here. I'm not gonna fight you either. I think it's just gonna make it harder for Erinville to disconnect the thing at the end because of his mother. Alright, oh my god, my keyboard is like way over there. I had controller, so I moved it. Okay, Otis. Are you harmed or are you unharmed? The latter, methinks. To which Her Highness replies with her winsome smile. I am thanks to you, dearest Otis. Brother, I'm just gonna make like I didn't hear you. What do you need? For the celebration. You again. Sorry, play the part of the queen. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt your rehearsal. It's fine. I shouldn't have trouble with the lines come the performance. After all, the script is my very own work. There is, however, a scene with which I struggle. Hey, this looks like fun. Can I join in? You as well? Thought I said that I was busy. You did, but we thought that we maybe could help. We're getting ready for the fountain celebration, yes? I am, and if truth be told, we are in dire need of assistance. For this edition of the celebration, there is to be a play about the history of our realm for the children's enjoyment. But with fewer of us being given form, we haven't enough hands to carry out the production. Thus have I been tasked with not only writing the script, but performing as myself besides. Calm down, it's alright. We really are happy to help any way we can. Just tell us what to do. For the same reason the production is short-handed, it has become difficult to gather a crowd. I'd be obliged if you could spread the word of the play to the children in Yesterland. Consider it done. We'll take ourselves around and talk to the younglings. Splendid. Oh, and to better appeal to them, we have adorable animals costumes for you to wear. Together with your cheeriest bearing, of course. Oh, you're gonna make me wear what? Alright, anything to make the children happy. Now I wanna watch Wuklaman go around in the fursuit. Let's see. Yes, this one should be suitable for you. Okay. One water bottle down. I have 4 more. Oh my god. Oh, it's a glamour. I was confused for a moment when you handed me the device. I have something in mind for you as well. Let me know when you're ready and I shall activate it for you. Ready are you? Then let us have you don your costume at once. And what costume is this? A rabbit? I believe we can buy this if we wanted to back in... I was gonna say Elpis, back in Eorzea. Marvelous. There's not a child that would fail to be delighted. It really does suit you. Now that you're suitably attired, I pray you go forth and promote our play to the children. Concentrate your efforts here in the vicinity of the aircab station. I see that you make it fun. In the meantime, I shall continue my own preparations here. Should your costumes wear off, I shall provide you with another. Good, good. Use for the costume provided by Otis. In order to progress, you will change back to normal garments, you move too far away, blah blah blah. Yes, yes, I understand the... What do we have to do? Will mount... Get me up? Nope. Oh, hello there, Mr. Rabbit. What's the matter? Ah, the play. I know about it. They sometimes have performances over at the castle. I've seen it before, so I was going to give it a miss. But if you say it's special this time, then alright, I'll go. Dude, there's literally nothing to do here. Well, no. There's a bunch of attractions to go. But, like, you're gonna miss the main attraction? Look, look, it's a rabbit. What is it? Want to play with us, do you? No, no. I'm just here to tell you about the play. There's gonna be a play about Queen's Fiend. I wanna see it, I wanna see it. We'll head over to the castle right away. Thanks for telling us. Oh, the bike. It's been a while since we had the bike. Do we jump down here? Yes. Stray further from the objective and you will change clothing? Or all of this, they're all above. Oops. I guess if we stay in the circle, we'll be fine, but I thought they were below. Anyway, we get more time on the bike, which great. If I zoom in, can I look at the... no. I was wondering if I could like look down and see the bike, kind of like, you know, first person mode in GTA or Cyberpunk. Oh, they're up there, right? Yeah, I see an objective up there. There's someone down here as well. Might as well. No, whatever. Well, we should interrupt my air cap watching about a person in a silly costume. Let me guess, you're here to tell me about the play. Don't bother, I've seen it no less than 50 times already. Otis is going to be performing as himself. No, that's a twist on an old classic. Alright, just for that, I'm willing to see the play. Oh, also going back to the PlayStation 2 games. If any old like retro game has a better version on PC, let me give you an example, like Final Fantasy X, I'll play it on PC. And even better yet, we'll play it at 60 FPS even if those retro games are locked. Because I have lossless scaling. That's a program, not actually lossless scaling. A program called lossless scaling, and it allows me to, you know, I can turn it into 120 FPS basically. No, wait, it's 90 FPS, not 120. I turn it into 90 FPS, which probably only I can see it, and stream it will be 60, you know, but it's even better, like the interlacing, like what is it, frame generation is what it does for games that are locked. I bought that program specifically for those situations where the game is locked, and you can use that to get better frames. I don't really want to use it, say like I could use it here on Final Fantasy and let's say lock my game to the minimum I get. So let's say somewhere I only get what? Let's say I only get 80. Only 80 FPS, which is fine. I don't care about generating more. I always prefer the limit my GPU has. I could use it and then get like a consistent 120, 160, something like that, which, like I said, I'm not gonna bother. It's a little bit complicated to set up. You have to change your monitor's refresh rate and resolution so that the game properly locks and blah 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 blah. I bought it just to use it with games that are locked. Say Elden Ring, Dark Souls, Skyrim, games that are locked to 60 or 30 FPS. That's where I plan to use it, and then frame generate. It can also upscale as well, you know, like DLSS, FSR, but I prefer native most of the time. Except I don't use native if my computer can't, you know, take it. Which is getting to that point with a lot of games. So I say for like the 100th time, Nvidia, where is the 5080 Nvidia? Oh, delayed to 2025. Fuck you. Oh, are you here to look at Quinn's Fiend too, Mr. Rabbit? The great big golden statue is exactly what she looks like. That's what my mom told me. And she's a scientist. My mom also told me that the terminal is a tomb. Her Majesty must watch over all of us from there. A play about the Roma's founding? I love history, that sounds great. I'll let my mom know so we can go and watch together. Thank you, Mr. Rabbit. I don't think that's actually Sphene, unless Sphene died as an adult. You have to look over there. Unless she died when she was an adult and her happiest moment was when she was a child. It could be. Could be. And then she's buried where at the bottom? We'll have to see. And here's the final person we have to talk to. Oh, oh my god. Sorry. Oh, a rabbit monster. You shall rue the day you cross paths with this royal knight. I'm not a rabbit monster, and don't even try, boy. It's gonna be a play with knights and stuff. Come on, let's go and watch. We can write the air cap later. That's also another playthrough I want to do. Every single Final Fantasy. I was thinking before 16 releases, but that's probably cutting it too short. Releases on PC, I mean. But yeah, that's probably cutting it like too short. What I should probably do is just play them and then not all in one go, because I'll burn out. Or maybe not, but just to have variety. Give me 1 second. I'm 1.5 water bottles down. I'll be right back. Dude, there's so much bullshit behind me on my bed. From things I tried to take the strip screw out. At least I took like the drill and the pliers back to where they go. Because if I don't do that after I take them out, I am not gonna do it. But all the bullshit in my room. Actually, most of it is just empty bags, like bags where things came in, and then also the Electron Shepherd's Wii and Wii U HDMI, which I also have the HD Retrovision composite cables. Whenever I get the RetroTrink 4K, I'll do another comparison. But that might be like years down the line. By the time I get the 4K, maybe the RetroTink 8K is out. You finished making the rounds? Excellent. I shall take the costume off your hands. Thanks to the two of you promoting the play in my stead, I could memorize the lines to my satisfaction. I am grateful beyond measure. Don't mention it. It was fun meeting endless children. Endless children. What an odd thing to say when we're endless ourselves. It's complicated. I'll explain it to you, but the play's due to start soon, isn't it? Aye, very soon. I must needs make my way to the venue and see to the final preparation. Let's talk later then. We'll be cheering you from the crowd. By all means, but hold on. What would you say to performing in the play as well? Who do you want me to perform as? Are you serious? Oh no, definitely not. I've never done anything like that. I don't think I can learn lines in such short notice. Rest assured, it wouldn't be a difficult part. What I have in mind for the two of us is a little sword play. A duel between Alexandria and Lindblom's soldiers. That is certain to please the children and without the need for words. So that was the place that was at war with Alexandria? I can do that. What do you think? Lindblom. This is Alexandria Knight is going to take you down. That keen are you? Alright, you asked for it. Then it is settled. I shall prepare your costumes for you. You need but engage in a mock fight. While there isn't time for rehearsal, the little mistakes are all in good entertainment. With that, I shall go and inform the troop members of the changes. Pray make your way to Proto-Alexandria and await further instructions. I wonder what the others are gonna think once they see us in the play. That's the castle where that's the castle where the terminal is. When we shut it down, Yesterland and the endless in it will also fade away. Let's give them a show to remember. They won't remember anything. We should just shut it down and stop with this thing. And we'll remember them too. Them and what it is that they seek to preserve through the celebration. We already know what they seek to preserve. The founding of their country or something. Of their kingdom. Ah, what a nice mount. Let me just check something. Live in memory. Flying. Yep, you can fly here. So this place that's missing here is this. It's here. It's live in memory. But why hasn't it appeared? I said because we haven't gotten the first you know, once you finish a quest that gives you the first thingy. The first what do you call it? The first diamond here. That little first yellow one that all of them have. Maybe that's why. You gotta keep going up. So I guess keep going through here. Also, these roads are pretty wide. What kind of vehicles do they use? Probably cars or the bikes since they're that advanced. And here is the Proto Castle. Six trunks of homemade meat have sold. Nice. Oh, Aaronville's there. Is that only Aaronville? Nope, his mother's there as well.
Well, this seems to be the right place. What's on the program, I wonder?
You know, someone put Kryl on their shoulders. How many FPS are we getting here? Because I'm looking at my OBS and it's, you see my model, it's dying. We're getting 60.
And
Also,
where are the others, for that matter?
oh, Graha's here. Also, it's probably because I have my game maxed. Now we have 87 and we're doing way better. Also, it's probably because I have my game maxed out as well. Like, I have the best settings you could have. And, you know, the colorful thing on top of it, which that's what thanks to my FPS. I just I need a 5080, man. That's it. I need the 5080. Like, you see the difference when we're in a normal thing that doesn't kill my FPS?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, tonight's performance is a story that takes place long, long ago. A great conflict rages over precious electrope, and the kingdom of Alexandria has been embroiled in the chaos.
Mm-hmm. We know this story up to here.
When
And
the
the
royal
ending.
capital comes under siege, the kingdom's valiant knights lay their lives on the line for their beloved Princess Sveen. I bid you keep your handkerchiefs at hand. Now, without further ado,
Gonna make us watch the whole play. Oh, there he is. Oh no, that's us. Now that armor looks good on me.
yeah, it's a royal knight!
I beg your pardon? What a twist!
Unbelievable.
It feels like this dude. Or well, more like this dudes.
Arg! I am killed!
Waklamar. All right, brother.
You
That's a good
must
screenshot.
flee, all of you! Princess Sveen!
Are you unharmed?
I'm sure she is.
Oh, I am, thanks to you, my dearest Otis.
My dearest?
And so, in no small part due to the valor of the royal knights, the kingdom succeeds in repelling the invaders. But their jubilation proves short-lived. For in mad defiance, the enemy unleashes a forbidden weapon which brings about a terrible calamity. Full many lose their lives. The good Queen Sveen, shining vision of hope, among them.
Did we know that this is how she died? I think we got told that she got struck by lightning, but nothing more. So interesting.
Go to her! You're supposed to go to her!
Yeah, brother, he's having like fucking PTSD flashbacks. Give him a second.
What's happening?
Is it over already?
And then, though the people grieved their queen's tragic passing, guided by her legacy of compassion. Oh boy, They, worked hand in hand to overcome an age of hardship, and in time, they built a peaceful and prosperous Alexandria. A new Alexandria.
Pray forgive me. The memories. They had me in a vice grip.
Yeah, I could guess that.
All's well that ends well. I wouldn't dwell on it.
If I may ask, during your improvisation, you spoke of a new Alexandria. And so I'm given to wonder, do you hail from a time after mine own?
Brother, how do you put that together like that? That's one hell of a jump. Hell of an assumption.
We do. And we're living people, not endless.
My word! That I should meet the living in this place. There is another question I dread to speak aloud. A question I couldn't bring myself to pose to newcomers out of fear of the truth.
What is it?
Alexandria. Does it still exist?
Yes, in part, I guess.
It does. It isn't quite the place you knew, but it endures. The descendants of your people walk its streets and live each day to the fullest as proud Alexandrians.
They live. We live. I had failed to protect my queen, but to hear that, it brings me a measure of peace.
You were there too, Otis. That is an incarnation of you.
Well, he got to actually learn about it in life, so I think this is not one of those hollowed realizations, because, you know.
Of me? That's absurd. But wait, something comes back to me. When they were researching a means to resurrect Her Majesty, memory preservation or some such, I volunteered to be a test subject. No. It is a fog I cannot pierce. But pray, tell me, this incarnation of myself, what was he like?
He was a brave soul who protected his queen to the last.
That's not all. He was a father in all but name to the new king, Gululja. Whatever you may have failed to do, you're the noblest of souls, Otis. And your deeds, your sacrifice, gave us hope that we sorely needed.
It is miracle. Verily, there can be no other way to describe it.
It is. It really is. We bear the legacy of your other self, and we'd be glad to bear yours as well.
My, what comfort you offer! With such dependable souls to take up my shield, I may rest easy indeed.
Yeah, don't tell him we're shutting down the fucking city.
I beg you, watch over our new king. The war changed my queen. To her final moment, grief darkened her gentle countenance. I've not the honor of knowing Galul Jah, but I pray that for all his days, he shall have cause to smile.
We'll see to it he does, Otis. I swear.
Now we want to shut down the place and not say a thing about it. I hope. No explanations are required. I have intuited your purpose. There are paths only the living may walk. Mine was a tumultuous life, replete with joy and sorrow both, but it ends on a bright note thanks to you. I have one regret, however. It is that I could not meet the new king. Send him my regard, won't you? Alright, Otis. I mean, he already knows you. Or he knew you, I should say. But, interesting, he surmised what we were gonna do. And he accepts it. Maybe because he has a happy ending. I wonder if I can... Give me 1 second. No, I can't use amplifier here. Also, I have to fix this hotbar. I've said it like 20 times, but I really do. Well, let's shut it down. Well, we're here. Are you having doubts? No, I'll do what I came to do. It's just the fonder you are of someone, the harder it is to say farewell. You're ready, Atlas, and I am too. I'm shutting down, it will not be possible to restore, blah blah blah, yes. Alright, let me just say a word about those we met here.
That night, he was the one who looked after Galulja. And now you follow in his footsteps.
That we do.
And those of others as well. We've come to know how much Sphyn's people loved her, how much they yearned for peace. All of this we'll carry with us.
I see.
Alright, shut it down. Now we just have to shut down the central place and face Sphyn if I have to guess. It's like waking up from a sweet dream to bitter reality. I'll never forget my time with the Endless or the pain I feel now. We're more than memories stored in machines. So long as someone remembers us and carries on our legacy, we'll never truly fade away. So far, there appears to be no change with the Miso terminal. They like the soup? So let's take the opportunity to visit another zone. As Isle Volcane in the northeast. The place with a volcano, eh? I suppose we're using the zipline again. You know it. Like before, I'll take care of the guards at the Gate of Remembrance. Come, let's head back. Off we go. Let me get my Gongcha mount again. It does look a lot darker. And the crystals are very pretty. Those purple crystals. Why am I doing this when I can just... There. Yes. Pay the 70 gil. We get it back in like what? The first second of entering a dungeon, something like that. Error download complete, user registration confirmed. Downless adventure, I bid you welcome to the Asile Volcane, the sanctuary of the strong. Fight with courage and honor that your legacy may resound forevermore in the arena of Valor. Sure thing, I guess. It's only an illusion, it's only an illusion. What's this now? Don't tell me you're afraid of lava. Not on your life, it isn't even real, is it? Oh, definitely not, but don't take my word for it. Jump in and see for yourself. No need, I believe you. That there is the terminal. You can get to it via the caverns that run through the volcano. I'll go on ahead and wait for you. Take care around the wildlife now. Hey, Erenville? I'll explore alone, you needn't worry. I'll give the wildlife a wide berth. No, that's not what we're worried about, Erenville. Poor Erenville is still coming to terms with it. Exactly. You can hardly blame him. Let's leave him be for now. I could go for him, you know. I think it's better if one of us talks to him. Come on, let's get moving ourselves. Do I go with Cryo this time? Seems like I go alone. I mean, we did Graha last time. No, sorry. Graha the time before the last. Then Woklamat the last time. And I'm gonna guess this one's Cryo. Zero dropped frames. God, that option is honestly incredible. That dynamic bitrate allocation. So good. So good to have that option. I can finally just stream without worrying. Worrying about YouTube or my ISP's shitty ass connection to YouTube. Looks like we have two paths to choose from. A thought I saw Kasiwa heading left though. Well, that seems to be a detour. I must say I'm rather curious about that round building. Well, I'm always up for the scenic route. Let's follow after Kasiwa and see what the building's about. Or maybe just it's gonna be the three of us together. Also, I have to do this. I have to get my chocobo to 20. I have the onion. Well, no, I don't have the onions. They sold. They sold for quite a bit if I am not misremembering. But we can always just keep an eye on them and sell. And buy, sorry. Look at that lava dude over there on the right. Blazing Soul. Nice. Oh no, look who came this way too. Great minds, as they say. It appears to be a fighting arena. Is there also a recreation of an actual place? In all likelihood, while I don't know the details, I understand such facilities were once common across the land. Though it's closed at the moment, even Solution 9 has the Arcadian. It may well be a legacy of the past. Anyway, it seems the next match is about to begin. I've already spectated my fill, I will move on, but you ought to head inside for a look. Okay, let's go, let's head inside and see. Are they gonna play Yu-Gi-Oh? Nice, I guess. Is he gonna disappear?
That rather resembles Arcanima, wouldn't you agree?
Arcanima, what?
Indeed. While similar arts could have developed independently across reflections, this verges on being identical.
Oh, I guess maybe that's like astrologian thing. Since those are the ones that use the book, I think. Yeah, they look very similar. Are those? Yeah, they are.
Is something wrong?
Kryle's parents are there.
What?
Do we know each other from somewhere?
Yes. And you would never guess.
Come on, dear.
I think if you show the earring, they'll know.
I'm sorry, but I must be going.
We'll find you.
Wait, please!
You're new here, I gather. It may seem strange at first, but give it time. You'll grow accustomed to it soon enough.
No, I'm not. Rather, I'm. Oh, what can I say? Of course. This earring,
Yep, there you go.
do you recognize it?
Impossible.
My name is Kryle. When I was a baby, I was taken from this world to another, where I grew up without knowledge of my past. I know not how much time has passed for you, and, things may not be as you expect them to be, but I'm here now. I found my way back. This earring, it contained a code with which I was able to reopen the gate. And I did, and I'm here. And
Could it be as she claims?
She's not lying. I can tell. There is no mistaking the earring. How you've grown, my darling daughter.
I guess this is good for Cryo. It might make it very hard to shut down this area though, for her.
it has been 20 years.
Yes, names. I'm Robor, and this is Alila, your mother.
That's a cute name, Alila.
Doubtless, we have a mountain of questions for each other, but perhaps we can take this somewhere quieter?
Sure.
The Heat Wells, for instance. There's a spot there where we can relax and chat.
No binding coils. Could it be that the system orchestrated this reunion as well? I think the system orchestrated all the reunions. Forgive me, this is all so much to take in. I'm struggling to collect my thoughts. No, Cryo, that's like a very normal reaction if I had to guess. Alright, I feel a little calmer now. I found myself prepared for the possibility, but to actually come face to face with my parents was overwhelming. And having been ported from them as an infant, I'm not sure how to behave. Take your time. After everything that has happened, you deserve to do so. You have many things to say to one another. Now you can say them. Indeed, this is a meaning to be cherished. Just do what comes naturally, eh? Thank you, everyone. I'll make the most of our time together. I think this is gonna be so hard for her when we shut down the thing. And the Erenville as well. But I think she might, if Erenville doesn't come to terms with it, I think she might be able to help him out, since he's going through something very similar. There's another crystal. There are crystals? No. This other area we haven't gotten the aetherite. Also, I thought this was the last. I thought there were only 3 or 4 places. Or what, 5 in total, counting the center. Seems like that's about right, I would think. Maybe this area is just... No, we have to go here at some point. I could have probably just gone through that way. What the heck did that outrunner do? I felt like he confused himself. It's such a strange feeling to be reunited with you beyond death. Your companions, what are they called? Oh dear, I'd completely forgotten to introduce them. Yo. Over here is Woklamat, vow of resolve of Tuliolal. Besides her is Grahatia, my colleague in the students of Baldesian. And this is Atlas, an adventurer. Though that hardly does him justice. He is the most dependable of friends to whom I owe my life. A little bit too much credit, but yes, thank you. My word, we clearly have a great deal of thanks to give, don't we, dear? Yes, we do. Our heartfelt gratitude to you all. Not as smooth as of beginnings, is it? If only we had some Chibruki built to ease the way, am I right? Wait, that's not a bad idea. Yeah, I have one right in my backpack. Hey, are you hungry? We could bring you something to eat if you like. Oh, thank you, but we're fine. No, it's quite hot here by the springs. Something cold would be lovely. Yeah, Chibruki is not cold. Understood. We'll fetch you all treats that'll help you cool off. I wouldn't want to be a bother, but... yeah, leave it to us, Cryo. Think nothing of it. This is what friends are for. Well, thank you. We shall look forward to the cool treats. One second. That was well conceived, Woklamat. Just putting what I learned in Yaktel to use. If I had to mention a potential problem, however, is that food here tastes like nothing to the living. Seriously? I had no idea. Still, it appears to be perfectly enjoyable for the endless. I'm going along with the idea, Cryo likely understands this. It may not instantly break the ice, but I'm hopeful that it will help to thaw it. So, shall we split up and look for what Laila requested? Something cold, ironically. This is supposed to be a special moment, so I say we go with the best treats there is. One that'll leave an impression. The locals ought to be able to recommend something. Yeah, just get fucking like ice cream, bro. If you want to ask people near the Aetherite, Atlas, Grahatia and I will do the same elsewhere. Sure. Warning. There's a warning that I can't go through here, but I just did, so... oh. Can't jump down? Yeah, there we go. Leave me alone, Outrunner. Leave... oh, whatever. You wanna be destroyed? I will... do what you wish for. Colored man. Ooh, after a long hot soak like that, I'm going to need a gold star ice cream. What? You don't know gold star ice cream? It's only the most popular treat here in Asile Volcane. But it's a little tricky to tuck into. You can't come here and not try it. There's a stall just to the southwest, so you have no excuse. Yeah, you see, I was telling you, ice cream. That's the stall? cold treat that will leave an impression. That's a difficult one. Sayo Volcane is home to fighters, so the food here is mostly the hearty and filling kind. Ah, right, there's a popular stall to the southwest that might just have what you're after. Why don't you go and take a look? Told you, ice cream. What snack to have today? Ah, you want a recommendation for something tasty and cold? This stall doesn't have that sort of thing, I'm afraid. But speaking of something cold, I could use an iced drink with my snack. I think I'll get a coffee. Actually, a tea might be better, or even a lemonade. But I can't go past a beer. Yeah, so let's make it a white beer today. Based on what you learn from the locals, the stall to the southwest seems promising. Not this one then. A beer would be good. I don't have beer right now though. I've been watching the bitrate now and then. I think it's mostly stayed on green. There was this little moment where it was going to red a lot, but most of the stream it's been on green. Wonder if with this new option I can up it even more, like to the original 21, but I'm not gonna risk that. Or maybe like to 15. Although it hits 15 right now when I have it here at 12. I think 12 is fine. Ah, so you're here too. Everyone I spoke with recommends Gold Star ice cream. Those colorful balls stacked on top of each other. That'd be the ice cream. I take it. Yep. I can see the appeal, but it's going to be hard to deliver it intact. We need 3 servings, so let's get Graha to help carry one. You're talking to a transportation expert. You mean you can do it alone? Well, there do seem to be vessels for carrying 3. Are you sure about this? Yeah, I'm not gonna drop them. Great. I'm definitely safer in your hands than in mine. I'll go and tell Graha everything's taken care of. See you back at the spring. Hello there. Would you care for a famous Gold Star ice cream? Yeah, give me 3 servings. Alright, 3 servings coming up. Here you are. You want to be quick so it doesn't melt, but also careful so it doesn't collapse. Good luck and enjoy. Deliver the ice cream before the time runs out. Blah 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 blah. How am I carrying? Oh, like that? That's actually a good looking ice cream, if I'm honest with you. It looks like a lot of ice cream though, but it looks good. How much time do I have? A minute? And we're here. Goodness me, what an amazing looking treat. Thank you so much, Atlas. Dude, and the little cherry on top. I think that's a cherry.
Never did we imagine that such a reward awaited us. Isn't that so, Robor?
I think they're a little confused about why you're back here. Like, I think he wanted her to stay where she was.
Yes.
He's probably thinking a lot about that. There's definitely something on his mind.
Oh, don't mind your father. Like me, he's still getting used to seeing you all grown up. This is just excruciating.
Is it though?
Yes, well, a 20-year blank is not so quickly filled.
Yeah, exactly.
Even so, there's got to be something we can do.
You know, I think I might have an idea.
Do you now? What is he up to?
Raha?
Uh-huh. What are you up to, brother? Do they do ice cream balls and go?
What is he doing?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you needn't force yourself.
It doesn't taste of anything to the living, surely.
No, it's delicious. I mean it. I've never tasted anything so good.
It
That's a
really
weird
does
noise
taste
to
so
make.
much better when we're all together.
That's a weird noise to make when you're eating ice cream, but sure, brother, whatever. Let's just go with it.
Yes, indeed.
I'm suddenly craving dessert. How about you?
I mean, I'll eat it to eat it. If it has the texture of ice cream, it's probably fine.
Truly, we've never felt so happy in all our lives. We don't know how to thank you,
You don't have to.
but at the very least, we can give you some answers. You've risked so much and come so far for them after all.
'Tis our understanding you are researching a power called interdimensional fusion. Will you tell us about it?
To begin at the very beginning, there is a legend passed down by our people, the Milala. In the distant past, we abided in a different world. Our homeland was a paradise of eternal summer. The flowers were always in bloom. Until, that is, the great calamity turned the very seas to ice. As those around them froze to death, our ancestors looked to a mighty relic for salvation. By its power, they opened a portal and used it to flee to another reality.
Asian
The
work.
key is none other than that relic. And it has been in the safekeeping of our people since time immemorial.
Okay, so that's not a reflection. That's fucking gone to shit because of ice.
Yes. When lightning threatened this world, we attempted to use the key to flee again, like our ancestors once did. Alas, no matter what we tried, we couldn't invoke its power. We had all but given up when Preservation approached us with an offer of partnership. Desperate as we were, we accepted their help, only to later discover their ulterior motive, to plunder other worlds of ether. Seeking to frustrate their plans, we defected from the Order, and as their agents closed in on us, we seized control of the prototype gate and activated it.
But see if gold was
What
already
followed,
there.
you already know. We sent our daughter and the key through the portal, entrusting them to the men we encountered. You were born with an unusual gift, you see. Upon learning of it, Preservation sought to subject you to experiments.
The echo, yes.
An unusual gift. The echo, I dare say.
people, the Milala, are there any ways I might learn more about them?
There are, such as visiting the cavern inside the volcano. Our ancient homeland has been recreated there. While it's intended to serve as an entertaining diversion, it ought to teach you a thing or two about our history and traditions.
May we go there? Selfish though it may be, I should love to learn of my ancestors.
Well, you don't have to ask. Yes, we can. Or yes, we may.
Of them. And of the legacy my parents entrusted to me.
Sure, by all means. As it happens, it's on the way to our destination.
Nice. Nice mount. Mount we worked so hard for. Alright, I can't jump through there, but I can jump through here. No, they're doing a hunt. Such a grind for that mount, man. Atlas Raha, Lamati. With your help, I was able to not only bond with my parents, but know the joy of sharing a meal with them besides. For that and so much else, I thank you. My parents told us that the cavern inside the volcano is a place for learning about the Milala's ancient homeland, but I'm hoping it will yield other information as well. Namely, information on preservation. The scientists who were researching the interdimensional fusion, and prior to that, created the Endless. As living memory is likely also their creation, I expect they would carefully curate any details concerning themselves, but I wish to keep an eye out nonetheless. I'm all for it, of course. Seeing as the key once belonged to the Milala, it couldn't hurt to learn about them. Right then, let's head inside. Don't make me read all this. Okay, yeah, cutscene's better. Quite a mystical atmosphere here. Is this what the Milala homeland was like? Ding ding, correct. Well, what's going on? The ancient home of the Milala people is recreated here in exacting detail thanks to the marvels of Electrope. The scale alone has been adjusted in order to accommodate folk of all proportions. But I have neglected to introduce myself. I am the guide for this facility, the Steps of the Speaker. It shall be my pleasure to assist you as you embark upon your educational journey. There's even a guide? How considerate. Alright then, as we wander around, if there is something we do not understand, I will be certain to ask you. Incorrect. Visitors to our facility take the form of a quiz tour, so the correct answer is follow the instructions of your guide. That's yours truly. Sounds like a pain in the ass. Yep. I'm sure it will be both enlightening and entertaining. Let's have them guide us. Sure, whatever. Very good, madam. I have registered the 4 of you as visitors. Please proceed through yonder passage to the chamber beyond. Okay, so well, these are probably optional, right? Final information on the history of Milala. In the distant past, Milala waited in peace upon the isle of the eternal summer. Winter never visited that wonderful land, and the flowers ever bloomed in all colors of the rainbow. But such idyllic days did not last, for when it seemed the westerly wind had turned cold, the sea suddenly froze over from the fish in the water to the birds in the sea, and all the animals soon perished. So natural weather continued with seemingly no end, and one by one the Milala fell until the death toll was beyond counting. Those who lived still could do naught but pray as they huddled together for precious warmth. Like I said, I didn't want to read this and then I exactly, like the second after I go and read them. The Milala are the keepers of a mighty relic passed down through the ages. While it has the appearance of a crystal, by whose hands it was wrought is unknown. When a great calamity froze their isles, the speaker, the spiritual leader, fervently prayed to the relic for salvation. In answer to the prayers, the relic opened for them a golden path, one that shone like the light of dawn, and through it they fled onto a new land. Okay, we know this much. Since ancient times, the Milala have excelled in calculations. By using formulae and figures to represent all natural phenomena, they had succeeded in devising a unique system of magic. This gift proved invaluable in their new homeland, where they employed their calculations to etch arcane circuits upon the ore, which later came to be known as electrope. To this ingenious technique, the electrope was transformed into a tool that could not only store lightning, but convert it into energy of any element. People are just going, motherfucker has that mount. I think it's a little complicated to get that mount, a little bit difficult. Esteemed for their excellence in the study of electrope, the Milala were favored by the rulers of many a nation. Some among them have attempted to invoke the power of their ancient relic to return to their homeland, but their efforts were to no avail. Never again has the golden path opened that followed their ancestors to flee to safety. Golden path? Dune reference? Eventually the relic came to be forgotten, and some now question whether it ever actually existed. Yeah, because the relic was taken to another dimension. Or another reflection. Anyway. Oh, we're on level 100 quest already. So the end has to be close. Probably after we finish this, they'll send us to the other place, and then once we shut the other place down, it'll be right back to the center for the final fight. Give me 1 second. I drank 2 more bottles of water. I'll be right back. Yeah, I might have spent an extra minute watching YouTube shorts. My bad. Once you start scrolling, you can't stop. Yeah, I fucking hate it. Please take YouTube shorts off the platform. Anyway. Let's see, we're ready for the quiz. If I may have your attention. You stand within a shrine of the Milala, a migrant people who roamed until they found a new land to call their own. According to folklore, they originally hailed from the paradise of eternal summer. Alas, they had no choice but to abandon it when a great calamity froze the very seas. The speaker, the spiritual leader, guided them to safety. And she's enshrined here with the sacred relic she wielded. Enshrined where? In there? In this place, they performed rituals dedicated to the dream that one day they might return to their ancestral home. A sacred relic. That must be the key used to initiate interdimensional fusion. Interdimensional fusion? If such wondrous powers existed, I can only imagine what great feats it could be used to achieve. Now then, it's time for a history quiz. Here we go. There are 4 blazers in this room, each of which is accompanied by a panel bearing a statement. If you believe a statement is true, then you must light its blazer by operating the panel. Simply yes. Without further ado, please nominate a representative and begin. There are no objections. Let us have Atlas do the honors. Go on and take a look at the pedals, my friend. You motherfucker. Owing to our innate gift in arcane calculations, we Milala not only transformed the X-Drop into a miraculous tool, but excelled in its study besides. As such, despite originally being outsiders, we were favored by the rulers of many a nation. Nothing about us. Let's keep it off for now. Let's see. When lightning threatened the world, we Milala turned our relic once more, invoking its power. We opened a portal and returned to our ancient homeland. Huh? No, this one's not right. Well, the same is similar to what you heard from the guide. You do not recall that Milala's return to the home. Yeah, exactly. No. Praying fervently upon the sacred relic, the speaker opened a portal through which our people fled. However, she alone had to remain behind in order to sustain the power. Well, the same is similar to what you heard from the guide. You do not recall the speaker remaining behind. Nope. Long ago, our people dwelled on the Isle of Eternal Summer where the flowers ever bloomed, yet eternity did not last, for a calamity turned the bounteous water to barren ice. Yes. Can we light 2 of them? Because this one's true as well. Yes. And the other ones are fake. Remember, you must lighten the razors with statements you believe are true. Are you ready for your answers to be judged? Yes. Very well, let the judging begin. You have answered correctly on your very first attempt besides. Amazing. Great work, Atlas. I knew you could do it. Taken at face value, the information here would suggest that Milala had simply migrated from a distant land. But we know better. We are aware of the existence of shard worlds, umbral calamities, and interdimensional fusion. For an event that froze the sea, the 5th umbral calamity comes to mind, that which ushered in the age of endless frost. And legend holds that during that age, the entire population of the South Sea Isle vanished overnight. The art of Arcanima too traces its roots to the calculation of the South Sea Islanders. While we cannot outright conclude that these people were the Milalas, there are at least enough points of similarity to support the theory. If you have mused to your satisfaction, let's move to the next chamber. Another quiz awaits. Sure. How many of these quizzes are there? I'm gonna guess 3 or 4. Probably 4, right? Let's see, is there another platform? Yep. There's probably another quiz. We have come to the most enigmatic location in the museum. Whether it is known as the Speaker's Rest, everything else remains a mystery. No one knows what purpose it served, not even the Milala themselves. It's rather curious. Isn't it though? Some have suggested that this place is purely the creation of the facility's designer, and that it didn't actually exist in the Milala homeland. It's generally believed, however, that the adornments upon the wall are masks that represent the emotion of men. And that brings us to the final quest. Okay, just one more. The question is simple. How many types of masks are there? Is the last one already? Something tells me it's not going to be as simple as it sounds. Please take all the time you require. I shall be here when you're ready to answer. So I gotta count them. Give me 1 second. How many masks are there? Oh my god. Do they repeat? Yes, they repeat. God damn it. We're gonna have to go into first person and... Oh look, there's an aether current right there. If I get the aether current, will it then appear here? Yep, there it is. So we have to get 1 diamond for it to appear first. 2 bottles of mesquite juice just sold. Okay, that's 1. That's 2. That's the same as 2. That's the same as 1. Is that the same as 2? Yes. So that's 2. That's still 2. That's 3, I believe. I'm gonna have to check again. It's the same as 1, so we're still on 3. Same as 3, 4. This one right there, that's the 5th one. Five? So many kind of masks are there? Have you determined the answer? 5. That's incorrect, I'm afraid. Try counting again, or go with your heart. Around 5? 4? So your answer is 4. How about everyone else? Seriously? I thought it was 6. Like Atlas, I also believe it is 4. As do I. And the correct answer is... 4. Congratulations to the 3 of you. Damn it, where the hell did I mess up? I thought it was 5 at first. It really did look like 5, like that one, and then the other. Okay, maybe I had already counted it and my dumbass forgot. That concludes the quiz tour of the steps of the speaker. Thank you for your visit today, and eagerly look forward to your next visit.
Finished at last. Gods, I'm exhausted.
It was just 2 questions, Wuklamat. Just 2.
If the legend is true, the Malala were refugees from the source.
Now that's interesting. Now that's a twist I was not expecting. I was thinking they were from another reflection.
What is this relic of theirs that can bridge worlds? Who made it? And to what end?
Asians and to cause Asian stuff. That's my go-to answer always.
Much about the key remains shrouded in mystery. By augmenting it with electrope, Preservation did succeed in opening a portal. Yet they could never grasp how they had managed to do so, much less the underlying principles of the technology. To this day, not a single person understands the mechanics of interdimensional fusion, let alone who imbued the key with its power, when they did so, or why.
Give the key to Justola, she'll figure it out in under a year.
But remember this.
Remember this?
The key is a tool, and like all tools, in and of itself, it is a force for neither good nor evil. Once taken in hand, however, it's...
Fuck, I skipped it. I skipped that.
As did Preservation, Queen Sveen seeks to wield the key in the name of those she loves.
Once taken in hand, however, its capacity for both is made plain. In delivering one man, it may doom another, making a lie of its bearers every good intentions.
And in so doing, makes her people party to the destruction of countless souls.
So they know what's going on.
We have told you all we can. To be able to share this with you at the last, it feels as though we fulfilled our purpose.
Good. Well, also, they knew from before, right? Because they defected from Preservation.
You've come to shut down the terminal.
Yep, you guessed it as well. 120 seems like 120 is what we get. It's either 60 or 120 in cutscenes.
We have.
Or like a little in between. In gameplay we get a lot more. Especially in dungeons.
But perhaps there's another way. One that doesn't require the terminal's deactivation.
Cryo.
For the longest time, we've sought a means to erase ourselves before our knowledge could be used for ill. And in you, we have found it. So press on. Press on, and don't look back.
I will. May I ask you one last question?
You're gonna ask what her name is? Because I think that's a good question.
Of course, my dear.
The earring.
Oh.
Why did you leave it with me?
Maybe Cryo was her name.
Because, Kryle, we wanted to see you again. This may seem self-serving, but we wanted to leave a trace of ourselves with you.
No, not self-serving. It very good that you did that.
A hint to guide you to us, so that we could live in hope.
We've dreamed of this day for so long, but now that it's become reality, we wonder if we deserve to enjoy it.
Why?
We wanted naught but the best for you, yet we've always wondered how much you might have suffered in our absence.
I think Cryo has done very good for herself, honestly. Yeah, she probably had a lot of questions about her parents, but she's done very good.
entrusted me to a good man. His name is Galuf, and he raised me as his own. What's more, I've been blessed with the finest comrades anyone could have. It's thanks to you that I am here now, hale and happy. So please, be at peace. Be at peace. Mother. Father.
You already have a beautiful name, but if we might call you by the one we gave you?
Oh yeah, here we go. I knew it. She must have had another name, unless, you know, I was thinking maybe when they gave the baby to Galuf, they told her name. That would have been pretty sensible to do.
Maya. Our dearest Maya.
There we go.
We love you more than life itself.
Maya. My name is Maya.
Wonder if we'll ever hear that name again. I don't think she's gonna change from Cryo, but it's good that she knows.
Are you sure about this? You can't leave the terminal to us, you know?
No, I must do this. Cryle Maya Baldessian must press on. Press on and...
Taking it as your middle name is actually a very good idea.
Farewell, Mother. Farewell, Father.
Farewell.
If I may confide in you, Atlas, I've been anxious ever since I chose to accompany you to Turo. I was afraid of what I might discover. Perhaps I learned nothing, or worse, that my parents didn't love me. But now I know the truth, and I couldn't be happier. I'm glad I took up Pictomancy, and I'm glad I mustered up the courage to say that I wanted to join you. Thank you, Atlas, for trusting me with your life and walking with me all this way. Well, that's all I wanted to say. I'll see this through. Rather, we'll see this through together. My apologies for keeping you. Come, let's catch up to the others. Of course, Cryo. You don't have to say thanks. I would have done it either way. I think I have to go through here because I was thinking, like, oh, what if I teleport over here and then just cross the little bridge here to the west? But no. Clearly, we have to go somewhere up above. So let's go this way. Pineapple? That's one hell of a pineapple. Alright, Casio, it's time. We're shutting this one down as well. And where's Erenville? The others have told me all. I'm glad Cryo could bid her parents a proper farewell. Now then, to ask this question for the second to last time. Are you ready to shut down the terminal? I'm shutting down the pyro terminal, blah 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 blah, yes. Shut it down.
You know how to do it.
I'm pretty sure she does.
I do.
Yeah, I think it's appropriate that she's the one that does it. They're gone. This looks like something from Elden Ring. Like the Colosseum, but put it in Kaled. Right, one more area, right? Are you alright, Cryo? I am. I chose to forgo... No, I chose to forge on no matter what. I've had the courage to do so because of you all. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Fourth and final zone. I must say, the closer we get to the end, the faster time seems to pass us by. Come, let's head to the fourth and final zone. By now, you know how to get there, yes? Yes, we do. Excellent. This time, I like to quickly check on the Meso terminal, so I'll meet with you at the Gate of Remembrance. Come on, everyone. Okay, let's see what's going on at the terminal. Teleport back there. Right? Where's it that we have to talk? Man, I was reading just that Intel CPU shit, which is fucking insane. Intel has to fix that. Thankfully, I have a 12th gen, not a 13th or 14th, but I did want to buy 15, and if the problem is still on the 15 yen, I'm not buying that shit. Staying onto 12 until it's outdated. As far as I can tell, we still have some leeway with the Meso terminal. Meaning you can carry on getting to know the Endless in the last zone. Wind's Path Garden is called, and it's breathtakingly beautiful. That's where your memories are stored, yes? I wonder, are we gonna go with Kasiwa on that one? Or who's gonna be the character we meet? That's right. I left it for last so I could guide you for as long as possible. Very thoughtful of me, yes? Oh, a great idea just occurred to me. What might that be? I'll save it for after we arrive on the other side. See you there. Yeah, it's gonna be her. I'm pretty sure. Her grades are... her great ideas are generally less than great. Hey, Erinville. As much as I want to grant your mother her wish, I also want to respect yours. When all said and done, I want you to be happy. I hope you know this. I know. I know. Kazuha isn't only his mother, she's his mentor as well. They can only make it harder for him to say goodbye. Let's go. For now, we keep doing what we've been doing, seeking out endless and learning what's dear to them. This way, over to the wind place. Wind, water, fire, and that seems like that's stone, like rock. It's basically the elements. Earth. Verification into blah, 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 confirmed. Greetings and welcome to Wind's Path Gardens, a century of exploration and discovery. The marvels of the natural world await you. That's one way to land. There she is.
If I could have everyone's attention, I know we have pressing business, but I'd like to say a few words.
Go ahead.
Before I died, I had 2 wishes. The first was to see who my Eleneshpia would become. I would say that wish has been fulfilled. Indeed, it has. For the boy who once shunned company has returned a somewhat sociable man, surrounded by wonderful friends.
Somewhat is doing some lifting there. But yes, he is sociable.
As his mother and mentor both, I couldn't be more proud. As for my second wish, that was to see all manner of nature that I had never seen before.
I'd say that's fulfilled as well. With all this Alexandrian
I hoped
thing.
to explore every corner of the world and there find thriving life. But I didn't even get to see all of Tural, did I? Never enough hours in a day, or days in a year, or years in a life.
Kira.
Oh, don't give me that look. Though, admittedly, I did go and spoil the mood. Apologies.
No need to apologize.
What I was so poorly trying to work up to asking was this. I want you to help me fulfill my second wish.
How? Aren't you like dead?
I have a good feeling about this place. There is so much here I've never seen before, I just know it.
Here. Alright, sure. I knew she was gonna be the one that we accompanied in this area.
We'd love to see it with you. I thought you might say that. Thank you. Windspath Gardens is home to a collection of flora and fauna that once thrived on the continent. Like the rest of living memory, I haven't explored it in earnest. Controlling my vessel demanded all of my attention. But at long last, I'll get to meet the creatures here. Wrap things up with a perfect little adventure. So, shall we?
We shall.
Absolutely not.
Oh my god.
We're to grant you your wish, and then what? You leave? You cannot ask that of me.
Oh, Ellen Neshpia. Please understand. I just wanted to end on a happy note. Not only for myself, but for all of us. Better that than a sad goodbye, surely.
Yeah, she's right. Then with your consent, let's begin our adventure. Naturally, while we go about this, feel free to continue befriending Endless, and be sure to observe the delightful scenery. I think this is the last one we'll do, not the last quest, like we'll shut this down, we'll finish the quest, and then we'll finish when we have to return to the center, because that's probably going to be the end of the expansion. I'll leave that for tomorrow. Since it's probably we're probably gonna end on like the 3-hour note. Then we can have a good like what 2-hour stream tomorrow. Outrunner couldn't get us. This particular garden is called Blooms of Discovery. Beautiful, isn't it? Yeah, beautiful. It's absolutely stunning. Are they all actual plants? They are indeed. These specimens were brought here hundreds of years ago for conservation, as a calamity had pushed them to the brink of extinction. So this zone is like a great conservatory. Precisely, my dear Cryo. Here you'll find flora and fauna the likes of which no longer exist elsewhere. Doesn't the thought just set your heart aflutter? Suppose. I expect that some creatures I encountered outside of Tural may have cousins in this world. While I am no expert on life in this reflection, it would make for an interesting study to compare them. Now there's an idea. Leave it to my pupil to think of such. Here we have not only a world's travel Here we have not only a world's traversing adventure and a veteran gleaner, but a pair of Charlian finest scholars besides. It's a veritable It's a veritable gathering of inquisitive, and I'm thrilled to be part of it. Oh, I even read it, even going slow, I read it incorrectly. It's a veritable gathering of inquisitiveness, and I'm thrilled to be a part of it. To begin with, I'd like you to scout out the vicinity and report back with any points of note. This will be a good opportunity to speak with the locals. They're bound to be familiar with the area after all. As Selenishpia suggested, it would be interesting to compare the creatures here with those native to the source. I never ventured outside of Thrall, so I look forward to your insights. Just leave it to us. I've only ever been to Charlian myself, but I like to think I know interesting when I see it. I wonder if Wukalamat's ever gonna come to explore more of Eorzea. I hope she would. What's the nearest? Huh, right there to the west where we're going. Well, where we were going. I'm not actually gonna go there. I'll go to where the quest wants us to go. Hello there, what am I doing, you ask? I look up the trunks, see the plants within capsules? These are species that either can't survive in Witspath Garden or would become invasive and disrupt the ecosystem. The capsules recreate the conditions they require from tropical to frigid climes while keeping them isolated. In this way, any and all plant life can be preserved forever, just like ourselves. In these capsules? I don't see anything. Oh, those capsules. Okay. Those capsules. I still don't see anything. Or... I mean, I see a little bit, maybe. Interrupted. Oh, those look similar. And the sprites too. Those. You see a creature wandering about that resembles the treants native to the 12th wood. Yeah, exactly. The Timbermen, they're called here. And the wind sprite as well. And here's the other... Sorry, I'm sleepy. Here's the other aetheryte. I'll go get it in the last objective is up there. The flower garden appears to be meticulously maintained, if not by Endless, then by machines. And what are you looking at in the water? Are there plants down there? Do you know that even the water here is created using electrope? The initial product is too pure though, and adjustments have been made so the composition resembles what's found in the natural environment. That's just one of the many things they do to create the ideal conditions for these plants to thrive. I don't know what's become of the world outside the barrier, but I should like to visit a lovely spot such as this in real life. I thought for a second that she didn't have a head because her skin color kind of blends in with the water, so that's why I zoomed in. Speaking of lovely spots, have you been to the top of this lookout here? It's a great vantage point. There's even a food stall in case you're hungry. Food. Let's go for food. I am hungry, even though I ate before. But I think I have like half a burger left, something like that. But I'm probably gonna open some meat, a prosciutto or something. Basil. What are you selling, Basil? Same popcorn and candy, I think. After purchasing refreshments, you're free to sit at one of our tables if you like, or you can simply take it with you if you prefer. Dude, have you ever gotten popcorn and just walked around with it? Great. Fucking great. My ancestors aren't actually Alexandrians, but hail from a place called Conde? Petty. They had some unique customs there. For instance, when greeting someone, you had to say "Lally ho" in a spirited manner. Oh, so you're actually from the Reflection. Our settlement was also famous for a gigantic tree that grew nearby. It was so enormous that when you stood at its base, the roots covered the ground went beyond the horizon. The terminal here at Windspath Gardens is apparently inspired by that very tree, the Lifa tree, its name was. It may not be real, but it's nice to have it as a memento for prosperity. For posterity. Prosperity. Fucking idiot. Okay, back to Kasiwa. I was gonna say we didn't get damage from that fog, but no, we did, just a little bit. Man, this mount, we worked so hard for this mount, what a grind. Can't wait for them to bring the event back for the rest of the weapons so that we can get the things that are missing. Do we go through this way? Through what way do we go to get over there? It doesn't seem like this way will leave us there. It seems like we have to take this bridge. Oh, I can't jump down. Can I? Nope. Because surely they'll bring the events for the missing weapons, right? For the new classes. And then we'll have another mount and some new weapons. I mostly want the mount and the minions. The yokai minions are very cute. Oh my god, we're going the wrong way. I don't think we're supposed to come back to the start, actually. I think we were supposed just to go south. Am I dumb? What am I doing? We went... Yeah, I don't know why I thought we had to go back to where we came from, which I don't even think this takes us back to where we came from, does it? Anyway. Yep, 0 dropped frames. Mostly it's been on the green. I love this feature. I should have tested it earlier. The best part is I get to stream and I don't have to rage about bitrate. If it's good, like today that it's been good with a little fluctuation, it's bad. It adjusts. So no frames are dropped. If it's good and nothing happens, then it's good the whole way through. That feature. Killer feature, obvious. Actually, killer feature. I hope they keep improving it. And if they remove it, I will never update. Although I doubt they will remove it, since it's still in beta. They'll probably improve it if anything. Why are the outrunners always on me? Get out of my way, outrunner. Oh no, we actually did have to come back from where we came from. It was just not that area. Welcome back, Atlas. Cryle has just delivered to me a most fascinating report. You have some engaging impressions to share too, I hope. Yeah, those things look like animals from the 12th wood. Well, that is all very interesting indeed, but I must say I am most fascinated by the ambulating trees. While there are similar creatures in Urkopacha, could you tell me more about these treants, as you know them? Native to the 12th wood, where they prey upon everyone, they are various subspecies, such as those with red leaves or a gnarled look. They like to hurl acorns at you, exploding ones. I think this one's the most interesting. For her, at least. Is that so? Well, it makes sense that they would adapt to their environment in that fashion. I imagine they need careful management to flourish, such as having specific varieties of trees around them. The management of ecosystems. It calls to mind labyrinthos, does it not? Yes, it does. That it does. Lest you wonder, Labyrinthos is a storage facility deep beneath Charlian that contains a recreation of a tempered climate zone. Temperate. Such a place exists? Amazing. By the by, did anyone also catch sight of a large scalekin? A large scalekin, you say? What does it look like? Nothing I've seen before, but it has a rodent-like form and walks on all fours. If it looks like a rodent, wouldn't that make it a beastkin? No, it's covered in scales. One that appears to mimic succulent plants. By that, I would definitely classify it as a scalekin. Yeah, definitely son and mother. Well, it's hard to say for certain without seeing it. Why don't you show me? Very well. I was in a flower field earlier, and should still be near. It was in a flower field earlier. Let's head over there then. When we find it, we'll see who's right. The two of you should come along too, and lend us your opinions. Yeah, where's Woklamat before she gets in trouble? Go on ahead, Atlas. I'll let the others know and then join you. Okay, good idea, Cryo. Where's the scalekin or the beastkin? You spot a beast resembling the XIV you encountered in the first. That's the one there. I see, I see. At a glance, it certainly has the look of both scaleskin and beastkin. Let's examine it more closely, shall we? Tell me about your observations. It has a pointy snout. Indeed, such a snout would be well suited to feeding on ground-dwelling Vilekin. Was it chasing its own tail? That's cute. Having studied it, I believe that the scales upon its back are in fact a unique form of hides. Rather than being shed, it grows with the creature. You may be right. If we consider that along with its other characteristics, such as its face and hands, it's more likely to be a beastkin like you said. Physical examination should be needed to confirm this beyond doubt, but I'm satisfied simply to have seen it. It seems you alone were familiar with this species. Where did you encounter it? Oh, that's a big story. Another reflection. The fairy kingdom of the first. Atlas has been to the very edge of existence. He has seen life that others could only imagine. Amazing. Creation truly holds no ends of mysteries. Oh, how I'd love to see them all. The life beyond the bounds of her star and plane both. Looks like we're having fun. Hearing about the unknown never fails to rouse me. I felt the same way when Kenaram and Galuf treated me to tales of their travel. Then you've met my grandfather too? Oh, did I already mention it? Didn't I already mention it? It was when Galuf came to Thrall to investigate the Golden City. I happened to have business with Gulul Jaja, so we met in Tuliolal. Little did I know that the tiny baby was currently with Return as you. To think that our path had already crossed all these years ago. Not only yours and mine either. Elenishpia was there too, you know? I don't remember. It's quite fine if you don't. It was actually because Golub told me about Charlian that I later urged Elenishpia to take up gleaning. My fuzzy bonbon was growing up dour and withdrawn. And it was when I was at my wit's end that I recalled your grandfather's story about gleaners. Seeing the world through their adventures would inspire a change for the better, I believe. I'm sorry I was dour and withdrawn. If you ask me, you still have some work to do, but it's because you're that way that you're with us now. And I, for one, am grateful. Well, let's keep moving, shall we? There's a facility I've been wanting to visit, the Clarion Museum of Nature. They're supposed to have creatures that take you on leisure flights. There's one problem. It seems only 3 people can fly at one time. Then you and Erenville should go. The rest of us still have plenty of other things we can do here. There's room for one more. Why don't you come with us, Atlas? Sure thing. Then it's settled. The museum is at the bottom of the ramp that runs west of Laynode Arrow. Come on. Oh, we got teleport, but since I got the Choco Poker mount, I'll just travel. So what's this about the intel thing? What's going on? Apparently it was like bad voltage on the microcode, but some people are also saying like rust. So if you got one of those CPUs that are rusting, bro, you're fucked. You're fucked, and I really hope Intel like RMAs you. Because otherwise, that's bad. And then it's bad by itself. Have you seen an Intel manufacturing plant? There's like super extra sterile. How they got water or like the conditions for the CPUs to rust? I guess that's probably just an error in the manufacturing, like in the metals or something. Is an incredible like oversight. Like that's bad. Like actually like horrible. That should not be happening to CPUs. Rusting. Come on, man. What is it? Fucking 1988? Here it is, the Clarion Museum of Nature. The main building is closed due to the Aether shortage, but happily they're still offering leisure flights. They got little capybaras. And these are the fellows that will bear us. How adorable. They don't look capable of flight. Come on now, you know better than to judge a creature by its appearance. This will be great, I just know it. Here we go, this is probably the last. A journey never ending. It's probably the last quest we'll do tonight. Probably, if we shut down the terminal with it. Begging your pardon, but this is where you can go on leisure flights, yes? Indeed it is. Burying you will be our adorable Mewapyrus. We're especially trained by a Turali friend. Say the word and we will send you up, up and away. And there you have it. Shall we then? Sure. You are ready? Then go ahead and mount up. The Mewapyrus fly a set route, so you need only relax and enjoy the view. Yep, might as well get on them. How exhilarating. I'll be damned that they really do fly. Hey, the way they're flying in formations, don't we look like migrating birds? Except we're on giant rodents. Speaking of migrating birds, the matter is where your name comes from. Did I ever tell you that? That I knew, but I learned it from the shamaness, not from you. A migrating bird can fly anywhere it desires, even across oceans to distant continents. You've done just that, my clever mallard. Thank you not to call me that. Oh dear, is it over already? Time really does fly when you're having fun. What a joy to see living mallard from up high. Live in memory. Live in memory from up high. Live in mallard. Ah, that was wonderful. An experience worth saving for the end. You enjoyed yourself as well, I trust. Yeah, it was fun. Short, but fun. It was enjoyable enough, I suppose. From my fussy bonbon, that's high praise. I'm glad I invited you and Atlas. Thank you for indulging me. If I could, I'd go for another 100 rides, but I must settle for one. It's time we were headed to the air terminal. If there are still things you wish to do, you want to do them now. When you're ready, make your way along the path yonder. I'll find the others and let them know the same. Yeah, I'll bring him, don't worry. Erenville. Only a facsimile constructed from her memories. I understand this. But when she's right there, as alive and spirited as I've ever known her, how am I supposed to do it? How am I supposed to erase her? Does she even know how it tears me apart? I don't know, she knows. Just like Cryo. Oh, nice. The King Porky.
How delightful this has been. Not since my journey with the Dawn Servant have I enjoyed myself so. No, I'm selling it short. This was even better. And that's because I was able to share this adventure with my darling boy. Well, this is as far as I can go. As for the rest...
Just stop. You're doing it again. Deciding everything by yourself, and then disappearing.
Man, poor Erenville.
Eleneshpia, you're my pupil, so you ought to understand. Everything that lives must one day die, and that which has died isn't meant to return. This is the way of nature. Mine is an unnatural existence, and I've suffered it only because I had to unmake this twisted mausoleum.
I mean, that's true. The whole system basically killed itself by making a facsimile of her.
But now that brave souls have appeared to whom I might entrust my mission, I may finally embrace the end. Can't you be happy for me?
How could I be happy?
I was actually quite scared, you see. Scared that I'd be trapped inside the barrier forever and denied the thrill of discovery for all my days. Your coming gave me courage and comfort, Elenishpia. More than you know. And now here I stand, unburdened and free. In this moment, the happiest of my life.
This one's difficult. I think this is something only you can do. It's not the best choice. I think, and those feelings will live on. It's the better one.
As you wish, Mother. I'll continue what you began. You were right, of course. Leaving home has broadened my horizons. I've met my friends and found this place. So I bid you leave your dreams with me. And
There
no,
he goes.
I'll go where you couldn't go. And do what you couldn't do. I will.
Look at you. All grown up and dependable.
She's taller than him. I just noticed.
Yet with so much more ahead. A world of experiences await you, each a lesson of its own.
Man, I hope we get to bring Erenville around in every new expansion. I really like him.
You may know failure and burning regret, but these two shall become beacons to guide you. So come what may, hold your head high and carry on with conviction. And wherever your journeys take you, keep me close to your heart, will you? I should like to be there, to see what I haven't seen.
You will be, Mother.
Now, run along. And never forget that you're my pride and joy. I trust you all can handle the rest. Take care, and farewell.
No, don't worry. I can handle the rest. Spin won't even be a battle. I say that and I will die like 20 times on the last try. Watch. Are we not gonna drop the thing down? Oh, we gotta go up. She's staying behind. I couldn't have asked for a more fulfilling final hours than these. So happy to have met you at last. You and everyone. Thank you for the memories. Thank you for watching over my Elenishpia. You'll be fine now, I know it. Yeah, nothing bad ever happens to anyone that meets up with us, right? Right? Except Horchefont. He's dead. We'll leave this to you, Ernville. I won't waver. Not anymore. If you're ready yourself, then so am I. Yes, yes, yes. She's still there. Oh, there she goes. She's gone.
That makes all of them.
Mm-hmm. Go to the main terminal then?
All that remains is to wait for the meso terminal to become vulnerable when it's about to initiate fusion. And then we strike.
Meso terminal then. I believe they said the name before. Yeah, so that's why I said Meso. I did think for a moment it might have been me, so like the soup. Oh, there it goes.
Please be advised, we are entering the final phase of world bridging. Repeat, we are entering the final phase of world bridging.
Let's run back.
The ether of all residents will shortly be replenished. Be at ease. No action on your part is required.
I wonder if that's actually Sphene. Like, she died when she was an adult and her recreation is when she was a child. Because we didn't get to see all of her in the cutscene with Otis. But someone did say that that was like sculpted from her. Or like, to be her.
We thank you for your patience.
Wait, it's already begun?
Okay, time to run back. Not a moment too soon. It's as if she's saying she won't let us do as we please anymore. Through our time here, we've come to know what it is Sphene seeks to protect, but that doesn't change what we have to do. Nope, not at all. Do we take the quest? We'll take the quest and then teleport back, so that we don't have to teleport. Dawn Trail. Yeah, it's the final quest. We'll leave it for tomorrow. Maybe we just exit right here, and when we don't know. How far is this from the teleporting? But it's pretty far, but I think it makes it fitting to take the last quest tomorrow rather than today. So we'll just go back to Toledo for now. And I can just teleport here and run my way. And then I can title the stream, We Finished Dawn Trail. Or we're finishing Dawn Trail today. Today being tomorrow. Because last time I did that, I thought I was close, but it turns out Suralja was nowhere near the... Well, it was near the end. It just had like 8 more hours to go. I do have a couple of items I can probably just list since we're already here. Sell items in my inventory, yes. There's this materials before they crash in price. 15, 17, 21, 20. They sell for 21, so what about... Oh, they went for 18. What about 19.99? What about the quick tongue? We have a bunch of... Oh, not so expensive. That's also good because we need quick tongue. So if they're not too expensive, that's even better. 2,222. Heaven's Eye? Oh, it's going for a lot as well. Good. 1555. 15,555. Anyway, we'll finish Dawn Trail tomorrow. No frames dropped. That option I talked about not last time, at the start of the stream has been great. Most of the stream, I think we had good connection. It's still having problems. Later, like after 12 p.m, it was pretty much just green all the way. But hey, thankfully now with this new thing, I can at least, this option, I can at least stream. Wow, that sold quickly. I can at least stream as much as I want, and the quality is from acceptable to great. Anyway, as always, thank you for watching. Have a good day, or a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow for the end of Dawn Trail. Anyway, for now, I am out. Also, we'll probably get faster queues tomorrow. Anyway, see you then.